deal with the history of a king or a country in whatever form it may be, like Gadya, Padya and Champu, are brought under this type of literature. Starting from the early period, there have been many historical kavyas in Sanskrit literature. The famous among them are the Harshacharita of Bana and Rajatarangini of Kalhana of Kashmir. South Indian history has been recorded from the time of Krishna Devaraya in Sanskrit literature. In Tamil Nadu, such works have come into being from the time of Raghunatha Nayaka of Tanjore. However, the Mathura Vijaya of Ganga Devi, Queen of Kampana, the second son of Bukka, the first of the Vijayanagara Empire, deals with the Kampana's expedition to the south and the slaying of the ruler of Madurai. Hence, it is taken up here. The author Ganga Devi herself declares that her effects in describing the victorious march of Kampa Bhupati to Madurai ought to be heard by wise people. Tanmadhiyamidam kavyam vibhudaha shrutam shrotumarhata Madhura Vijayam Namacharitam Kampa Bhupatehe. The poem contains 9 cantos. The date of the work may be fixed about 1380 AD. The work describes in the manner of a Mahakavya the exploits of Kampana, resulting in the elimination of Shambhuvaraya rule in Tondai Mandalam and the extermination of the Madurai Sultanate. Specifically, the 8th and the 9th canto depict the sad plight of the Tamil country in the wake of Muslim occupation, the final battle with the Muslim, and the conquest of Madurai by Kampana after defeating the Sultan in battle. Ramanuja Champu is a historical biography which deals with the life of Ramanuja, the great exponent of the Vishishta Advaita. It was written by Ramanuja Dasa in an elegant and chaste style. This text gives some interesting details regarding his own ancestors. He traces his origin to Dasarathi Mudalindi Andan, one of the disciple and nephew of Sri Ramanuja. This work has been divided into 10 stabakas. It gives an account of the life history of Saint Ramanuja. Raghunatha Abhyudaya of Ramabhadraamba, Queen of Raghunatha Nayaka, is in 12 cantos. This work gives a detailed description of the Shola Desha, its inhabitants, and a fair account of the city of Tanjore. The author had given first-hand information regarding political achievements of Raghunatha Nayaka. Several episodes have been discussed in this text which proclaim the valor of King Raghunatha Nayaka, like helping Krishnappa Nayaka, king of Tundaradesha, vanquishing Sholaga, a demonic local leader, and Jaggaraja, who was creating problem at Karnataka Desha. Raghunatha Bhupa Vijaya is written by Yagna Narayana, son of Govinda Dikshita, also deal with the political and social history of the time of Raghunatha Nayaka. The text is in 16 cantos. It is still in manuscript form. The period King Shahaja.
Number 2, I think you are angry with us because you are asked to finish it. No, okay, one thing I'll tell you. Just read the title and give those things. It will be easy for us. Okay, right.
Sahendra Vilasa is a kavya written by Sridhara Venkatesha, well known as Ayyaval, meaning the respected sir. This work is divided into 8 cantos and it describes how King Shahaji was adored by his people from all walks of life. Dharma Vijay Champu of Bhuminatha Kavi describes the greatness of King Shahaji in protecting Hindu Dharma. This work gives details about the Shahaji's help to Raja Raman, the chieftain of Shenji, to fight with the Mughal army sent by Aurangzeb. The work ends with the news about the victory of Raja Raman over the Mughal army. Kantimati Parinaya is a dramatic work written by Chokkanada Makhi during the reign of King Shahaji. This drama contains a good descriptions of various activities of King Shahaji. King Shahaji rendered help to Kuyavan Sedupati to conquer the forces of Madurai and also Raja Raman of Shenji at that time to face the Mughal force and win over them. Boshala Vamshavali Champu, also known as Sharaboji Raja Charita, is a work written by Venkatesha Kavi of 18th AD. This text deals with the rule of King Sharfoji I. He repaired the Kallanai built by Karaikal Peruvaltan and performed Kumbhabhisheka for the Tanjore big temple. Starting with the birth of Sharfoji, the Kavya describes his growth into princehood, his coronation as the king, and his various social and political activities. Anandaranga Vijaya Champu, written by Srinivasa Kavi of 18th century, is on the life of Anandarangam Pillai, the famous duet of the French at Pondicherry, and on the history of the Deccan and Karnataka in the first half of the 18th century. It describes the battle of Ambur and the fall of Nazir Jung the Nizam, which lead to the rise of British power in the south. The poet was a contemporary of Anandarangam Pillai and was patronized by him. The date of the work is 1752 AD. Since he refers to the god at Thiruvannamalai in the Mangala Shloka, it is held that he hailed from that place in the North Arcot district. Sarvadeva Vilasa of unknown authorship tells about the lives of the prominent citizens who lived in Madras city during the days of East India Company at the close of 18th century. It writes about business magnates who had dealings with the company and provides an independent account written from the Indian point of view. The rich people and along with them, with the poets, scholars, musicians and dancers patronized by them or described. As arts are closely related to the temples, their maintenance and their festivals are also given in detail. Conclusion: apart from these, there are some more works such as Koshala Boshaliyam of Shesha Chalapati, Shaharajiyam of Appa Dikshita and Sharaboji Charita of Ananta Narayana. These are still in the form of manuscripts. Thank you. Thank you, Kameshwari ma'am, for giving me such a great opportunity to participate in this seminar. Thank you.